What's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's vid, I will be doing the activity of chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. But in today's vlog, I will be doing only the chapter 1. So if you want to learn something about the networking, so stay tuned, stay watch, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And I will be back guys. See ya! What's up guys? As I said earlier, for today's vlog, I will be doing the activity of the chapter 1, 2, and 3 in the Netacad. But for today's video, I will be doing the first activity of chapter 1. So there's a device category. Our device categories is are the end devices, intermediary devices, and the network media. There are spaces or blank spaces. There is function and representation. And the first activity is the instruction that drag the network component function to its device category. So later on, the component function below the instruction, we will be dragging it from the function to saw or to see the if it's the right component function to its device category. So our device category are the end devices, intermediate devices, and the network media. And our component functions are, the first one is that provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. Then the second one is provides an interface between the human and the network. And the last one is provides connectivity and ensures data flows across the network. So we will see later on if we drag the rectangle to the function, if it's right or if it's correct or wrong. So let's start. For the function of the end devices, well, I think the function of end devices is provides an interface between the human and the network. Well, guys, I guess the function of end devices is provides an interface between the human and the network. And for the second one, the intermediate devices, well, I think the function of this device is provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. And the last one, the network media, well, it is the last choice. So provides connectivity and ensure data flows across the network. And guys, there are check button. We will click that and we will know if our answer is correct or wrong. So let's click the check button. Oh, there is incorrect answer. But the end devices, its function is correct. That provides an interface between the human and the network. So we will click the reset button. And yeah. So as we saw earlier, the function of end devices is provides an interface between the human and the network. And for the intermediate devices, excuse me, the function of intermediate devices provides connectivity and ensures data flows across the network. And the last one choices is the network media, provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. So let's see if it is correct. It's correct. The function of end devices is provides an interface between the human and the network, and the intermediate devices provides connectivity and ensures data flows across the network. And the last one, device category, is the network media, and its function is provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. So for the second For the second one, we will be dragging some representation to the correspondent device category. So the instruction is drag the network component function to its device category. So the first one is the end devices. So the function of end devices provides an interface between the human and the network. So this is the object or the machine that we saw that provides an interface between the human and the network. So guys, let's drag some representation. So I think the first one is this. Then the second one is this. And this. Well, I think this. And so for the intermediary devices, the function of intermediary devices is provides connectivity and ensures data flows across the network. So well, I think it is this is the representation in this one, and I will adjust it, and this one and this one, and for the last is this. So the network media, so its function is provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. So it is like a channel that we cannot see from our eyes. So well, I think the network media is this three choices from here. So well, we will be dragging this and this, and for the last one is this. So we will see if our answers is correct. So let's check. Oh, and it is correct, but for the representation, we will for the label of the representation, we will be dragging this. Okay, let's start. So the wireless tablet. Okay, so let's start the wireless tablet, the laptop, the IP phone, the printer, the wireless media, and the desktop computer. So let's see if it's correct. Oh, there's wrong. It's not the wireless media. Well, it is the telepresence endpoint. So for the next category, it is the intermediary devices. So it is the wireless router, and the router, the multi-layer switch. Let's see if it's correct. Oh, it's correct. The wireless media. Oh, it's wrong, and it's correct. And the last one is the it's wrong. Well, the LAN switch, and it's correct. So for the last, our network media and provides a channel for messages to travel from source to destination. So this is the one media, the LAN media, and the wireless media. So let's see if it's correct. Oh, it's wrong. Here's the LAN media and the wireless media, and it's correct. Okay, so that's our first activity. Okay, and for our second activity, it is the network architecture requirement. So the instruction is select the appropriate column to identify the network architecture requirement to which each characteristic or feature belongs. So our characteristic or feature, it is the fault tolerance, the scalability, the quality of service, and the security. So here the some meaning or some function that we will be read, and these columns, the fault tolerance, scalability, quality of service, and security, we will be put a check mark if it's the right corresponding function. Okay, so number one. Number one is networks should always be available. So I think it is the fault tolerance. Okay. Later on, we will see if it is correct or wrong. Number two, priority queues are implemented when demand for network bandwidth exceeds supply. Well, I think it is the quality of service. So number three, business and personal network equipment must be protected. Okay, we all know that our business and personal network equipment must be protected. So it is the security. So number four, developing a plan for priority queuing is a strategy for quality delivery of information. From the word itself, quality. So it is quality of service. And number five, the business and personal data must be protected. Again, there is the word protected. So it is, I think it is for the security. Okay. The number six, networks can grow or expand with minimal impact on performance. Well, I think it is scalability. And number seven, data can travel through more than one route for delivery from a remote source. I think it is fault tolerance. And the last one, number eight, common network standards allow hardware and software vendors to focus on product improvements and services. Well, focus on product improvement, so it is scalability. So let's see if it's right, and it's correct. Okay. Okay guys, for our last activity for chapter 1, it is the identity network security terminology. So we will be dragging the security term to the correct definition. So it is the term, the firewall, the virus worm or Trojan horse, the zero day or negative R, the virtual private network or the VPN, and the denial of service. So this is the definition. Well, we will be dragging these choices from there to know if it's the right definition or wrong. So the first one is an attack which slows down or crashes equipment and programs. Well, I think it is the denial of service. Then the second one is create a secure connection for remote networks. It is the VPN or the virtual private network. Virtual private network. Then the third is blocks unauthorized access to your network. I think it is the firewall. And the third one is a network attack that occurs on the first day that vulnerability becomes known. Well, I guess it is the 0 day or negative R. Then the last one is arbitrary code running on user devices. It is the virus worm or Trojan horses. So let's see if let's see if our answers is correct. So now it's correct. Yeah. Okay guys, that's all for the first first vlog, the activity in chapter 1. Well, I hope you learned something from me, and well, I hope to stay with me in the next video. So that's all. Thank you for watching guys. See ya.